Hey y'all, back got another video example for you. So in this video example, it says a line y equals mx plus b passes through the point 1 comma 6 and is parallel to y equals 4x plus 6. And we have to find the value of b. So in these, we typically always want to write the equation or write the equation of a line. Because if we can write the equation, then we can clear the identifier m and our b. And our b is our y-intercept. So when we break it up like this, you remember that typically we would find the m first, and then we can find out what our b term is. So in this example, they tell us that it is parallel. So the line that we're trying to create needs to be parallel to y equals 4x plus 6. And so when I look at y equals 4x plus 6, we know that this m is 4. So our original slope is 4. And if I want to find the parallel, we know that they have the same slope. So this one is going to be 4. So remember, parallel is the same, all right? Now, if it did say perpendicular, this will help you with some later problems. So I'm going to write it up here. Perpendicular, we have to do two things. It has to be opposite and reciprocal. This is for, again, only for perpendicular, not the problem we're doing. So if they gave us a slope of 2, the opposite sign would be a negative, right? Because this is positive. And the reciprocal, remember this is technically 2 over 1, would be 1/2. And this would be the slope of the perpendicular, all right? This is just a side note. In our problem, going back to our problem, we were told that it is parallel. So that's why we kept it the same. So we already know our answer is going to be y equals 4x. And then all we have to do is find out what our b term is, and then we'll have our solution. So for our b term, remember we're going to start off with y equals mx plus b. I'm going to rewrite what we have for our slope, which is 4. And then we need an x and a y. So we go back to the problem here. They tell us that has to go through 1 and 6. So we have 1 and we have 6. So this is our x, that is our y. Then all I'm going to do is substitute. So my y was 6, our m was 4, our x was 1, and then we have our plus b. And then all we have to do is solve it. So 4 times 1 is going to give us 4. And then we can subtract our 4 on both sides, and we get 2. So our equation would be y equals 4x plus 2. But if we go back to the actual question, again, we just want to find the value of b. So the value of b would be 2. So really make sure you're always reading what the last question is asking. Also make sure that you're paying attention to whether it says parallel in the problem or if it says perpendicular. Parallel, same, perpendicular, opposite, and reciprocal. Again, hope this video helped.